Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is Psycho Horak here. Last episode, we ended up offering money for Fellaini and Muniain, and I do have and actually Athletic Bilbao have accepted my offer for Muniain, 12 million plus Makeda, but Everton are not happy with this offer. So I went ahead and, because it was obviously unrealistic, and decided my board said that they were worth around 10.4 million, so I went ahead and submitted 10 million. Again, a little optimistic, but I did hope I could get him. And as you can see here, they had accepted the terms with Muniain, and he wanted 50,000 4 years. Sounded very appropriate. I was kind of looking at the squad role here. It is a new function where you define the squad role he will play in. I actually looked up sporadic here. That's why it's taken a while, because I did not know what it means. It actually means that he will play in the first team every now and again. But I decided not to define his. Excuse me, not to specify his squad role. Because I wasn't sure exactly what he would be, and it would all depend on if Young would sell or not, because the deal actually fell through after can't remember what team had accepted 20 million for him. Anyway, Muniain accepted the contract offer, which was obviously great news because he is a great player with great potential, only 19 years old, and his form is okay and his morale is content, so he's not in the best of moods or form, but I hope that he'll have a good preseason with me, and I'll definitely be playing him in the cups, in the FA Cup and the Capital One Cup. Those I think will be the places where he'll get to play, but also sometimes and quite often I also think in the Premier League and even in some European competitions. So I went ahead to team management excuse me, to put him on my bench. I took Young away because I put Young up to transfer list later in this video. Again, I was kind of looking at this option. I didn't know what it did, so I was a little frustrated. But anyway, they did not accept 10 million for Marouane Fellaini, which was obviously very realistic. They wanted 12.5. So I decided to bump my offer up to 11 million and offer them another player, just because I love playing around with this player for player option. And I decided to put Robbie Brady there because I do not need another left back, as I got Muniain. And okay, Young was leaving, but I do have enough wingers on my team, especially since Kagawa can play on the wing. So I did not find that it was necessary. They did actually accept this deal, and I was obviously very delighted because Fellaini is an amazing player in this game. So he wanted 60,000. I thought that sounded very right. 3 years, important first team player, which he definitely would be. Everything sounded perfect on that deal, and I was very confident that he would accept that deal. Anyway, my first game in charge, Will Keane asked me, "Hey boss, I was hoping you might be rotating. He wants to play." I was like, so in the end, I actually decided to put him on the bench. It was my first game. I was feeling positive. I wonder if actually my main priority wasn't to get the win. My main priority was to get a good display and get a feel of the game. There, as you can see, Van Persie in the United kit. I'm still not used to him playing for United. It's absolutely sick that we managed to buy him. I put them in their blue kit, us in our home kit. In real life, our home kit looks absolutely horrid. I hate it in real life. It is checkers, for fuck's sake. But in this game, I think it looks really good, which is really weird. But I think it's like the best looking kit that we've had in the game. When in real life, it's probably like the worst we've had since that gray one that we had in like the early 2000s. Oh god, that was disgusting. And as you can see, I do put Will Keane onto the bench, and Kagawa in the middle, obviously behind Van Persie. Actually, yes, I do take Will Keane off the bench, put Danny Welbeck on there. So Wilkie asked nicely, but he was still not class enough to make the bench because I put Welbeck there. But anyway, my first game in charge, like I said, I was hoping for a positive result. I was playing, I think this is Bayern Leverkusen. Yeah, Bayern Leverkusen I was playing. And straight from the beginning, Kagawa with some nice link-up play between Valencia, who is also an absolute beast in this game just because of his pace and his strength. Valencia plays it to Van Persie. Van Persie cuts inside with an amazing shot. Hits the corner of the goal, the crossbar, and the post. But sadly, about 6 game minutes after this, they break through and score the goal, which was obviously very disappointing because I had played quite well. I did not feel that they deserved to be in the lead. But 23 minutes in, again Kagawa with some great long ball passing to Van Persie. Van Persie cuts inside, takes a shot, and just misses the far low corner. A great link-up play there again between Kagawa and Van Persie. Great shot, but then again they managed to play it over my defense again to Kiesling, and they scored 2-0 up. Bayern Leverkusen against me 34 minutes in. Not very happy, but the second half ended like that. Nothing special happened, and again Van Persie plays Nani through. Nani with a shot and just saved. Again, Van Persie playing some good football. I felt that he was the best player of my team in this game, and they just managed to head the ball out of there. But as you can see, I put on some nice pressure onto their team. A bad first touch there, doesn't really matter, but I get a horrible pass to Nani. Nani has the space, takes a shot. Ooh, what a strike that was indeed. But the keeper pulls off a great save to keep me from scoring. However, I get the crossing with Van Persie with a header, and again the keeper saves it. Not enough power on that header, but still a very good opportunity. 63 minutes in, and Schürrle just runs through my whole defense. Absolutely nothing I can do. Thank God he doesn't sweat it. Unnecessary slide there, but De Gea pulls off the amazing save there to keep me in the game. Give me some hope of salvaging something. Scholes gets that ball well away though. Again there, Ferdinand with a very nice tackle, and that was the game. However, 2-0. Not very happy at all with my performance. Well, actually, my performance was quite good. I think I played quite well. I created a few chances, as you can see in this video, especially Kagawa and Van Persie has some great link-up play at times, but just didn't work out for me today. And they had two kind of goals that they just managed to play over my defense, which was obviously very disappointing. But I was not losing all hope. On more positive notes, Marouane Fellaini, straight after the game, he accepted my contract. Welcome to the club, Marouane Fellaini, you absolute beast. I was so happy to finally get him. The guy with the crazy ass afro will now be bossing my midfield, playing for Manchester United. And obviously I went straight to team management to put him in my team, because this guy, I could just feel it already that he would be such a beast in this game. I could just feel it. I went straight ahead and found him. He was like at the bottom of my list. Well, he wasn't actually. I always have trouble finding them. He was actually there. Straight ahead, put Fellaini in there for Scholes. And Young obviously off. I honestly think that Cleverly and Fellaini playing in the middle of midfield will be absolutely sensational, with Scholes coming on to deploy the amazing passing when in need. Not best of starts for me, obviously, like that said, and fee agreed for Fellaini. Questions asked, not sure why. I mean, he is a class player. And then I got a transfer offer in for Danny Welbeck. I was like, oh, hell no. I ain't selling Danny Welbeck. He's an absolute beast in this game, and he's only 21 as well. Great potential. Definitely not going to sell him. One of those players that I wouldn't nearly sell for any fee, just because he's that awesome. Sorry for that bling sound. Just following some live commentary on ice hockey game here. Anyway, I went to just kind of look, and yes, as you could see, the club had pulled out. Young had pulled out on negotiations with the club. and then I went ahead and transfer listed Young as I had bought Muniain. But that is it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give it a like. That would be amazing. Also, please subscribe not to miss the next episode. The next episode will be out this weekend, or if you're watching this later, the annotation in the top right corner will bring you straight to that episode. Also, leave a comment on the type of players you want me to buy. Anyway, it's been Psycho Horak here. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you later.